name is Mr. Eric, and I'm the Girls Inc. Literacy Lab Coordinator here at Girls Inc. of Orange County. My pronouns are he and him, and today we are going to be reading a book called The Magic Fan. Today in the book we have, The Magic Fan, we have a story about someone who deals with being bored by being creative. The Magic Fan was written and illustrated by a man named Keith Baker. It's a fictional story. Fiction means a story that's not real. It's just make-believe. He wrote the story about a boy named Yoshi who lived in Japan. I've been to Japan and it's really cool. Go there someday. In Japan, Yoshi is used as a boy's name as well as a girl's name. And there's nothing wrong with him being a boy in our book, but I was thinking how fun would it be to make his character a girl instead. So I'm going to change the pronouns, and instead of saying he and him, we're going to say she and her. So let's try this out and see how fun it can be. First, what's this called? Front cover, yep. Back cover. Spine, it holds the book together just like your spine holds your bones together. And then inside here, the first page we have is our title page, all right? It repeats who wrote and illustrated the book, which was Keith Baker, and kind of gives some of the publishing notes, who made the book. All right. Inside the first page, we have a really cool illustration. It's a picture of the village. Inside, you can see what looks to be like a wave carrying a fan towards a little village on the ocean. Let's get started, shall we? In a village by the sea, there lived a girl named Yoshi who loved to build. She built wagons and fences, houses and stairs, tables and walls, everything the people needed. And they were happy listening to the steady sound of Yoshi's tools. Then, one day, Yoshi stopped working. "What will you build for us next?" the people asked. Yoshi could not answer. You can see some of the tools that he's using here on the page. All kinds of tools. What's something you love to do? That night, Yoshi sat by the sea and thought. For hours, she listened to the waves and watched the moon. There is nothing more I can build for the people. I want to build things I have never built before, things that reach beyond the village. But how can I do that? Then Yoshi saw something floating towards her. "What is this?" she asked, as she pulled it from the water. "A fan in the sea?" Yoshi opened the fan. This is what she saw. On the fan was a boat with a golden sail chasing the moon. "That's it! This fan must be magic. It has shown me the answer. I will build a boat that sails across the sea as fast as the moon sails across the sky." Yoshi snapped the fan shut and tucked it securely under her belt. Through the night and following day, Yoshi built the wooden hull of a boat she had seen upon the fan. From the strongest cloth, she cut and stitched a golden sail. Wow, what a great fan she found. That evening, the people watched Yoshi push her empty boat out to sea. "Your boat is gone," they cried. "Why did you push it away?" "To catch the moon," said Yoshi. "My boat will sail across the sea tonight." The people did not understand, for how could a boat ever catch the moon? They returned home to sleep, and all alone Yoshi watched her boat and the moon slip over the horizon together. Then Yoshi looked up at the clouds drifting in to fill the empty sky. These clouds must see over the whole world. What could I build to reach so high? Yoshi opened the fan, and an answer appeared. Wow, look at that. Yes, a kite. This big kite will fly with the clouds and never come down. With long bamboo poles and great sheets of paper, Yoshi built the kite she had seen upon the fan. To finish, she painted wide open eyes across its enormous face. At once the kite caught the wind, while Yoshi held on with the line of thick rope. The people watched as it rose to the clouds and there it seemed to be at home. When the strong wind began to blow the clouds away, Yoshi let the rope slip from her hands. "Your kite is gone!" the people cried. "Why did you let it go?" "To look over the world," said Yoshi. "My kite is free, like the clouds. Nothing will stop it now." The people shook their heads, for how could a kite look over the world? They returned home to work, leaving Yoshi all alone. As the wind carried her kite and the clouds away, a rainbow stretched across the sky. Yoshi stood and stared. What could I build to stretch across the sky like a rainbow? Yoshi opened the fan, and an answer appeared. Oh my goodness, that's pretty cool. A bridge. It will arch from one end to the other end of the village. For days, Yoshi worked without stopping. With each cut of the saw and beat of the hammer, Yoshi's bridge grew like a rainbow. But when Yoshi finally finished and looked down on the village, she saw the shadow of the bridge pass slowly over every house and street. Far below, the people talked among themselves. "Yoshi's bridge blocks the sun," they said in anger. "First the boat, then the kite, and now the bridge? Why? We do not need these things. Why has Yoshi built them?" That is the question. Why do you think the people are angry? Yeah, they like their sunlight, and they don't like change, obviously. The people are right to be angry, thought Yoshi. My bridge darkens the village. Oh, why did the fan show this to me? With tears in her eyes, Yoshi began to cut down her bridge. As she pushed and pulled her saw through the wood, she felt the bridge tremble. Yoshi stopped, but still the bridge trembled. Then it shook with a force that seemed to come from the bottom of the sea. "What shakes the bridge so?" she asked in fear. Quickly she opened the fan. Namuzu, the earthquake fish. It was awake and angry. Far out and deep in the sea, Namuzu twisted and thrashed wildly. A thundering, monstrous wave, a tsunami, rose out of the water and rushed toward the village. Yoshi's heart was pounding. He dropped the fan and ran down the bridge. "Tsunami!" shouted Yoshi, racing up and down the streets of the village. "I have seen Numazu! A tsunami! It'll soon be here! Follow me!" Yoshi led the frightened people to the top of the bridge. There they gripped the railing and held tightly to one another. The tsunami crashed through the village, splintering bamboo fences, crumbling tile stairways, and toppling stone walls. Soon every house was covered by churning waves and spray. Then, as quickly as it came, the tsunami rolled away. The people could only watch as all of their belongings tumbled far out to sea. At last, the sea was calm again. "Our village is gone," the people said. "What will we do now?" No one had an answer. Yoshi searched for the fan, but it too was gone, carried away with the tsunami. "Without the magic fan, how will I know what to do?" she asked herself, looking down into the water below. There she saw only her reflection. Suddenly, Yoshi knew the answer, as if the magic fan were open in front of her. "We can build fences, wagons, houses, and stairs, tables, and walls, everything we need. Together we will rebuild our village. It will be new and beautiful." "Just like your bridge," the people said, "it has saved us all. Shadow will come and go, but we will need the bridge to stand and protect us in our new village too." And when the village is finished, thought Yoshi, there will be more new things to build, things that reach beyond the village, like bells to talk with the thunder, nets to catch the falling stars, and towers to watch for secrets in the sea. Yoshi could see everything clearly without the fan. The magic she had discovered was her own. Wow, look at that picture. That's an amazing looking village. What did Yoshi discover about herself? Think about it. Did she need that fan? Were all those ideas hers? I think so. And all of those ideas came because she was kind of bored. She had done everything else. Just like maybe you're feeling right now. At the very back of the book, we have one more picture. What do you see? I think I see the fan under the sea waiting for somebody else to discover it. And I saw the tail of a fish. Maybe it's the earthquake fish. I hope you enjoyed our Literacy Lab reading of The Magic Fan. Don't forget, try to turn every moment of boredom into a moment of creativity. There's so many things you can do. And one more thing before we leave. Don't forget, you are strong, smart, and bold. Goodbye.